Today, we look at consideration. In English contract law, a promise is not legally binding unless something of value is given in return. That value is the price of the promise, what we call consideration. If I promise to give you £100 as a gift, and I change my mind, you cannot sue me. Why? Because you gave me nothing in return. For a contract to be valid, consideration must move from the promisee. You must give something of value. Let's look at a classic case. Chappelle versus Nestle from 1960. Nestle offered a record in exchange for money and 3 chocolate wrappers. The House of Lords said the wrappers were valid consideration. Why? Because consideration must be sufficient, meaning it has some legal value, but it need not be adequate. Even a worthless wrapper or a peppercorn is enough if it's what the promiser asked for. What if you are already bound to do a job? In Stilk versus Myrick, 1809, sailors deserted a ship. The captain promised the rest extra pay to sail home. The court said no. They were already contracted to sail the ship. Doing what you are already legally bound to do is not valid consideration for extra money. Time for a flashcard check. What is the difference between executory and executed consideration? Executory is a promise for a promise in the future. Executed is an act done in exchange for a promise, like finding a lost dog for a reward. Flashcard 2. If you owe £1,000 and the creditor accepts £800, can they sue for the rest? Yes. Under the rule in Pinnell's case, part payment of a debt is not good consideration to cancel the balance unless you pay early or give goods instead of money. Final flashcard. What is promissory estoppel? It's an equitable shield. If someone promises not to enforce their strict legal rights and you rely on it, the court can stop them from going back on their word, even without consideration. To summarize, consideration is the price of a promise. It must be sufficient, but need not be adequate. Past consideration is invalid, and promissory estoppel acts as a shield to ensure fairness.